Hello, Musto0063 back for part 19 of I Want to Be the Overlord, and well, I think I've solved the elevator issue, although I don't quite know why. So the first thing to say is that you can't just alter the elevator when the elevator is there and you're not. So, for instance, when it's like, for instance, if I were up top here and the elevator was down, then I'd have to flick the switch in order to, or I could flick the switch to bring it up. Or equally, if the elevator here were up, I could flick the switch to bring it down. But once it's on my level, I can't activate it. So again, I couldn't just activate the elevator on the area where I'm trying to get down. That's just, yeah, and when it's already down and flick it upwards, that's not working. But for some reason, and I say I can't guarantee, unfortunately, I can't just describe the order, the complete order in which why this has all of a sudden worked. But through the water area passage, I've come back through here, so I've gone to the bottom elevator first, and I've raised it up. So, by the way, this hopefully should work, because I restarted. I pressed R once I saw that it had worked. So if this all of a sudden doesn't work, I'm going to be mortified and even more confused. But yeah, I'm hoping that when we get there, that all of a sudden now the elevator will be in the upright position. But I swear that I had previously just done what I'm doing now. I don't know what I've done this time that I hadn't done previously that's affected the elevator, so it's no longer down, and it's already in the upright position, in the up position. I've no idea what I've done. All I can suggest is going through the water area passage definitely seems like a good idea, and then bringing the elevator up from the lower level. But are the elevators somehow connected? They seem to run on their own difference based on some of the failed attempts. Yeah, now it's down. Yeah, I cannot definitively say how on earth that worked, but I've just literally spent a bit of time mucking around with the elevators, putting them in the up and down positions, and yeah, I still stand by my original idea that if they are somehow connected, that by going through the water area passage and flicking the elevator to go up there should mean that this elevator here stays up. But I can't swear by what I've done here in the order and what I've done somehow makes it work. But regardless, anyway, that was a lot of time, or a bit of time mucking around, getting that to work. But it seems to have finally worked, and we can move on. Wow, that was a hell of a thing. And I say I'm still not sure exactly what it is I did to make that work. So yeah, apologies, but yeah. Never mind. Let's just it's done. Let's progress through. So I did not see those bats. So we are now in the lower areas lower area of the Argoth Shrine, and yeah, going to go after the tablet and possibly some other things as well. I don't think we've had a boss in this area yet either. So is one of those going to be forthcoming? Don't know. Oh, regardless, any way? Oh, fish. Can I kill you? When do you rise up? I can kill you, smelly fish, and I can kill you. Okay, when do you rise up? Is it just random, or when you're about to attack me? No, it seems reasonably random at the moment. And yeah, just watch out for the shrapnel, I guess, again, from the falling boulders. Oh, you're going to be annoying. Oh, I did the gate jump. Okay, nice. Not that was that tricky, but still. Right, yeah, please I pulled off that gate jump. I didn't have to do it again. Okay, the shrapnel stuff doesn't seem to rise, like, too high, so this doesn't seem that bad. That was a terrible, terrible jump. So yeah, in terms of timing out the movements here, that seems okay. And that's a bit tighter of a jump than I initially gave that credit for, or appreciated. Because I don't want to ram into that spike up there either. But oh, I'll take that. Yeah. Anyway, right. Moving on. Yeah, branching paths. I guess we'll go left first. Well, all right, fine. We'll go left and hit a teleporter. Finally activated the third one in this area. And can I level up? I thought it was close. Oh, you beauty. Maybe one of those fish that I killed just enabled me to get enough to get that. I don't care either way. That was beautifully worked out. Okay, well, it looks like obviously we can't go any further left, so I guess it's down we go. Okay. Very non-threatening ball. I've got a distance gun. Would have been much more threatening if I had to do that, and presumably it was come charging at me if I didn't have that. Again, makes me wonder whether I think I've come in here very late in the game, and that I should have somehow... You bugger! Thought you were going to just move to the right there. Yeah, maybe wonder whether I should have ultimately figured out the elevator puzzle a lot earlier, but yeah, it seemed very inconsistent. And I swear that you're a hell of a thing to fake out. Yeah, I don't know what. I honestly don't know what I did differently that last go there. Yeah, you were a hell of a thing. I could cheat. Maybe. Oh, I haven't activated it, have I? No, I haven't activated it. That was stupid. Yeah. Take that. You were being way too annoying. Yeah, I feel like I'm overpowered. Getting here at this point in time. Okay, well the tablet is to the left, and that will be the 8th and final one. At some point, I'll go back and visit Gari and see, just to confirm I've done that, and then it's back to the training grounds or whatever. That was where the gate was. I think they said I need to do. We've got another puzzle here. Oh, it's a oh, it's going to be a turn them all off, on, blah, 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 presumably off now. Oh yeah, make sure, yeah, get them all activated. Puzzle. Okay. Well, I've probably made a mess of this already, frankly, by the orbs I've already hit. So I don't really fancy my chances at the moment now, I have to say. Yeah, I don't think I've done this, or I'm going to have done this especially well. So I think I'm going to reset that now that I kind of know what the gimmick is, and we'll try and do this. Whoops. With that knowledge, although I don't think I've done this very well either. And I hope I'm not scrambling around in the dark here too much. This is obviously not going to be working. It's obviously not going to work. Okay, that could work. That could work if I then hit this one. No, it's not going to work. Oh, Blair. No, not going to work. Damn it. Oh, well here I am going to be stuck on this now for absolutely ages. That's not going to work, is it? No, that's going to put one extra up there. Oh, wonderful. Don't want this to be a trial and error thing, but yeah, I don't want to do that actually, do I? Becoming a bit like that already, because I presume there must be some pattern sort of right off the bat that would be very helpful for sorting this out. But yeah, I'm not immediately seeing it, I must admit. Unless it's something like the 4 corners and then the middle. Unless it's something pretty obvious like the 4 corners and the middle. Oh well. Problem solved. And it's on another ring, I believe. Silver, you acquired Silver Serpent Ring. And what do you do? I should just save. Find a save point before we sort of muck around doing anything too much with it. Just get out of the range of the fish in case they can get anywhere near there. Oops, wrong button. Not sure what you do. Yeah, not sure what you do at all, and you're certainly not an upgrade on the one of all the long distance faster shooting that I've already got. So yeah, apologies if you had some sort of use earlier on in the game. You don't really seem to have one for me now, so yeah, probably not going to end up using that really at all. I mean, it'd be handy if I knew exactly what it is it did, but nothing immediately obvious springs to mind. Well, looks like we're done then. There are some very weird, again, odd areas up the top there. But yeah, I'm a bit confused as to how I would get up there in order to trigger them out, but yeah, I feel like I've already gone up there numerous times and I can't figure out what's up there. So yeah, anyway, all eight tablets sorted. So let's go speak to Gari and let him know that we've completed the tablet quest. You're on Moonlight Forest, aren't you? Or the hub area for Moonlight Forest, yeah. What are you waiting for? Press W near a tablet to activate. I have! Well, alright then, fine. Well, okay then, fine. Training grounds it is. I guess I could. The other thing I could potentially do is look for other secret areas, but I guess I'm kind of keen to just open up the door in the training ground to see where that leads. Really, I'll definitely go and obviously try and find all these secret areas at some point in time, but this might trigger a new area. Well, I presume it's going to trigger a new area. So yeah, we'll just kind of see what's going on here first of all. There's another area that's completely blank in the hub world at the moment as well. So let's go speak to you. This is what you said before, wasn't it? Okay, fine, not you. Is it just up on the door then? Yep, looks like it. Obviously, with all that 8 tablets activated, as Gari said, this gateway all of a sudden opens up. Strikes me like I should have spoken to. Can I get back out? Now that thing's open, I actually want to speak to him again, just see if he says anything different. Wow, you opened the door. Oh, OMG, you opened it. Question marks. Okay. This feels very final area-y now. You are stronger now. With both ancient weapons, you have a chance to kill the Overlord. He is hiding but inside his castle beyond the Illusion Valley. Good luck, kid. Oh, we might have one final level then? Illusion Valley to do? If that's the case, then it's got... Presumably there must be... If this is the thing that's... Oh. Back here again. Lovely. Okay. Is this the final area? I maybe kind of want to do the final boss. I can't remember. I maybe want to kind of do the clear out all the secret areas, much like obviously go searching for them before we do like a final boss. But if there is another area, gatekeeper. Well, you were no problem. If there is like a final area, we could sort of make some with teleporters. I think that it seems likely there would be, given we've got one more area in the hub world that was sort of that we're not doing anything with yet. Or is this is back where we fought you? Okay, yeah, this is... I don't know if this is final boss sort of territory, but I'm actually probably going to save that then. And I can't warp out of here. I've got to go back through the gateway. Okay. Okay, well that's going to be a long, annoying trek back. I can't warp out of here. It's a bit irritating. Beautiful background to look at though, in the meantime. But okay, this might be where I end up doing a bit of cutting to find sort of secret areas and such. Because I think then, other than that, this seems to be like the last thing in the game. So yeah, if I'm sort of just mucking around, searching things, it's going to probably take me quite a bit of time. So let's go back to the hub world. Yeah, I can get there from here. See whether that at least opened up the final, or the area that was still sort of blank here. If not, I'd probably suggest there's more past the that boss actually. But still, I might want to go and get all the... No, that's still blank. Okay, so that suggests to me that there is actually probably more past the that boss. Oh, I don't know what to do. Well, I guess the secret area stuff is the fact that hasn't opened this up. Yeah, the secret area stuff can presumably be done. I said the worst thing in the world I want is for like the game to end or get locked into sort of something. So, but I think with that there like that, I think there must be another area. So I'll maybe get to the point where that's activated. Hopefully that's not the final boss, and then we'll get the and then we'll go for secret areas from there. Otherwise, I feel like it's going to be quite a quite a short video, and or just going to be like cutting to various bits at various points in time where I've got to the secret areas. So yeah, let's trek all the way back now. Now that didn't trigger the final area. There's got to be other teleporters in the game that are going to get me there as well. So yeah, I'm a bit more optimistic actually than now that this isn't going to be the final thing. So yeah, unfortunately we have to trek all the way back there now. But yeah, oh well. Get to see the beautiful sunrise or eclipse background once again. Well, this area is a bit of a nothing kind of area. The sound of rain effect here is wonderful as well. Hopefully you can hear that. I love those little dragons or whatever the hell they are in the background, just sort of flying by. As long as they don't come out of the background and attack me. Okay, the gatekeeper doesn't respawn. Assuming that's where he was and not the next one. Yep. Okay, we look like we're back then at the Overlord. Oh, I can get some cheap hits in nice and early. That's quite nice. Blimey! Look how much damage I'm doing. Okay. Right, okay. So I should stay away from you. But yeah, seem to be doing, wow, quite a bit of damage there. Bit of a kind of annoying sort of trek to sort of, well, not trek, but you know, to kind of kick the boss off. That's how you killed me when we very first met. I'm wise to you. Had to go through an entire game to get to this point, but I'm wise to you now. You've done something with the scythe, I don't know what, or you're doing something with the scythe. It looks like you're doing nothing. If this is a final boss, this is will be incredibly feel disappointing and anticlimactic. This can't be the final boss. As I said, just the fact there's another area in the hub world makes me think it can't be as well, but I am absolutely shredding your health. That being said, that hook attack there is definitely the most annoying one that you've got so far, well, that I've seen so far. Right, the one where you charge at me, I'm sort of wise to now, so I can sort of be prepared for that. Okay, that was straightforward enough to avoid. And as for the one where you just did the scythe, it just sort of floated up in the air and didn't seem to do anything else. Damn it! I'm annoyed I died to that. Ah. Yeah, I don't even know what you were doing there. The scythe just sort of, I saw it move, but all it seemed to do was just sort of go off to the top left of the screen and then back down to where you were. It didn't do anything. If that was all the attack was, then that's a pretty nothing thing. But yeah, it's definitely the hook thing at the moment that's the most problematic. Well, for epicness' sake, I almost hope we don't just end up with a fight where you literally do nothing but charge at me, because if you do that one more time, yeah, that could have been it. Okay, let's move from side to side with the hook thing. Seems to work quite well. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. I got stuck on a platform. Okay, so you just hover up above and then you drop down and then you, fire things along the ground. So pretty straightforward to dodge, provided you don't swing more to the side than I was expecting and can catch me off guard. But well, yeah. And if dodging that hook attack, I've got that sorted by just going left and by staying on the right hand side of the screen first off and going to the left. I think this shouldn't take too long. And yeah, obviously you can see me make use, by the way, of the auto fire. Wow, that swoop round was a lot wider than I'd expected. Yeah, definitely I'm going to make use of the auto fire here, just because I feel like I'm sort of having to sort of jump up and, well, actually not now, but yeah. Anyway, that's just terrible. I think with the speed and the quick one, that actually auto fire is making quite a big difference here. I sort of said quite a few times during the rest of the game that I didn't think it. What the hell is that attack? This didn't even happen before. It's like a weird Mario attack with like Koopa shells, and that went on for flipping ages and was very annoying. Okay, if you just start to do that again, I am going to go down to the bottom of the screen, because last time you did that and I went to the bottom of the screen, nothing even happened. But yeah, anyway, back to auto fire. I know I've said various times that I wouldn't tend to use it. I just tend to spam the shots. But now I've got like the speed gun and the distance gun. I really do feel like auto fire is making a big difference. Yeah, that hook attack is straightforward enough to avoid. I'm not feeling I'm getting many shots in here, unfortunately. That's the only thing with this attack. So pretty straightforward enough to dodge, provided I don't get too excited. But yeah, I'm not getting many hits in, I don't think. Damn it. Although I think I should be able to dodge this now. But I think if you charged at me there, that would have been it. I was so close to that spike. Oh, you're charging at me there! That was kind of dickish. You should be done. You should just be floating down, and you are done. Boom! Another easy boss. And almost kind of makes me feel embarrassed to die to it at the beginning. Obviously it comes right. He's pretty weak. Once you've gained all your powers, he is bloody weak. I was not expecting that fight to be that easy. Oh, Overlord's castle. Teleporter. Let's just quickly save. This is the area, surely, that was in the in the hub world, right? Yes, it is. Did I actually get enough souls from that fight to level up? I didn't. You didn't even give me that many souls. Admittedly, I might have started on a low number, but yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'll probably leave it there then, actually, before sort of delving too much into the Overlord's castle. This looks like it's going to be a final area that I can teleport out from as well, before presumably a final boss. So it must be other teleporters I can activate. So yeah, I think next time we'll be continuing on. Won't be going for secret hunting quite yet. I'll be tackling the Overlord's castle. But I definitely want to go for the secret sword before we get to the final boss. If I can actually not get locked into a loop where I'm or locked into somewhere where I'm forced to do that. But yeah, definitely going to leave it there. Don't want to tackle the Overlord's castle now. I'm just content with having finally figured out that elevator puzzle in Argoth Shrine. Sorry. Obtained another ring, which I'm unfortunately not going to use. I feel like I must have. It would have been much better to have acquired that earlier. But the elevator puzzle was just, if you can call it a puzzle, was just, yeah, continues to bemuse me. But yeah, we've beaten. Was that the Overlord, or was just that he's one of his henchmen, or what? Anyway, yeah, we beat another fairly straightforward boss, and yeah, I shall leave it there. Next time we'll be taking on the Overlord's castle. But until then, cheerio.